Hello and welcome to Numeristical, bringing you the picks of the day for Tuesday, August 13th. It's about 7:30 a.m. here in California, 10:30 a.m. East Coast time. Let's start, as always, by reviewing the picks from last time. Okay, so split decision last time. Rangers, Red Sox. We had the Rangers. They lost in extra innings, 5-4, so that was a close one. But unfortunately, we take a loss there. Reds, Cardinals did go under 9. In fact, it was 6-1. So we got the win on the under there. And with the VIG, a little bit of VIG on that one. So we're down 0.15 units for the day. And we are now down 0.34 units for the season combined, totals and money line. Totals models up 11.27 units. Money line is down 11.61 units. We did not have any spreads bet. The spreads model remains up a tiny 0.14 units for the season. Let's move on to today's action, starting with the money lines. Excuse me. Here's the set of games we're considering today. There's a few that are dropped because they have unknown pitchers. And after our filters, the model is telling us to look at 2 home teams and 1 away team. First home team it likes is the Reds. It says to bet the Reds if you can get them at minus 140, with it showing 135 right now. Let's take a look. Cincinnati Reds on the money line. And you see we can get minus 125 at circa. So we will go ahead and do that. Model says to bet it at minus 140, so minus 125 is pretty good for the model. So we will mark that down. Reds at minus 125. Next up, the Dodgers and the Brewers. The model likes the Brewers if you can get them at 117. Let's take a look. 117, and they're at 116 at 2 different places, but right now not 117. So we will pass on that one for now. Next up, Rockies Diamondbacks. The model likes the Rockies if you can get them at 186. The Rockies were huge underdogs yesterday. They actually changed the pitcher. They were huge underdogs, and they lost a very close game. So that was sort of interesting to watch. They were actually ahead. I think they were ahead 3 or 4-0, and Diamondbacks managed to come back and win it, but it was very close. Anyway, today the Rockies model says take the Rockies if you can get them at plus 186. And again, we're just a penny short, getting as high as 185, but not 186. So we will not take that bet. So on the money line today, we're just going to have the Reds minus 125. Next, the totals model. Here's the games we're looking at. And model is telling us to look at 6 unders. First, Reds Cardinals again. We hit that under yesterday. Model saying to take the under 8.5 if you can get it at plus 106, which is a little bit of a reach. Let's take a look. So again, we're looking at the 8.5 Cards Reds. And you get even money, you get plus 102, but not plus 106. So we're not quite getting what we want to place a bet there. So no bet there. Next up, Red Sox Rangers. Point is 10. Model likes it at plus 107. Red Sox Rangers, there's 10 under. Again, even money is the best we're getting, not plus 107. So no bet there. Next up, White Sox Yankees. Point is 9.5. Model wants plus 110. So again, some of these are not quite the best betting opportunity. So here we're getting close. We're getting plus 107, but not plus 110 on the 9 under. Or actually, that's on that 107. This is at 9.5. It wants plus 110 at 9.5. So actually, we're not even very close here. Everyone's gone to 9. So no bet there. Next up, Brewers Dodgers. Point is 9. Model says take it at plus 104. The under 9 plus 104 for the Dodgers. And under 9, yeah, but we're not getting plus 104. It's all around minus 115. So no bet there. Next up, Angels, Blue Jays. So this one looks like we might find some action. The point is 9, and model says to take it at minus 128. So the model likes this pick. Let's see what we can get for the Angels, Blue Jays on the under 9. Angels, Blue Jays under 9. And we can get 113, minus 113. So let's go ahead and do that. Blue Jays, Angels, under 9, minus 113. And final game to consider is the Padres Pirates. Point is 8. Model says to take it at, we'll call it minus 103. Padres Pirates. Pirates. And the point was 8, right? Yeah, point is 8. We want minus 103 at 8. Does not look like we're going to get it. We're going to get minus 103 at 7.5. But that's not what the model's asking for. So no bet there. So it looks like we'll just have the one totals bet today is the Blue Jays Angels under 9 at minus 113. Let's take a look at the spreads model. Here's the games and the various probabilities. And just one game to consider. Again, it's the Reds. Reds plus 1.5. It says take it at minus 224. So it really thinks the Reds plus 1.5 is like almost 75%, which is pretty huge. So let's take a look at the spreads. Yeah, so most of them are showing, they're all showing minus 1.5. I don't know why the model picked up from the odds it was looking at. It has the point the other way, but I have over here that same game. Let's take a look. So the Reds are the home team here, and home minus 1.5, the line needed. So if it's the Reds minus 1.5, we want 162. So let's take a look. Reds minus 1.5, and we're not quite getting to plus 162, getting to 158, but not 162. So no bet there. So nothing on the spreads model for today. So it looks like we just got the 2 picks. The Reds on the money line minus 125, the Blue Jays Angels under 9 at minus 113. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.